this drug syndicates then have to employ some other person within law enforcement, be that the police, be that customs, SARS or the like, so that they can try and stop this container from going its normal route, to allow them to do the rip-off, where another set of seals is then again used to seal the container again as soon as they rip off this consignment of drugs, and then the container goes on its merry way to the end user of the legitimate cargo within the container.
Could you provide an example of how that would happen at the level of customs and SARS enforcement? I mean, how is it that customs officials would be able to take control undetected? If you're able to just provide an example for us to understand.
Commissioners, what happens is that when these containers land in our ports, and a customs or police officer has information or believes that there's something illicit in this container, they put a hold or stop on this container. This container is then moved to a bond yard, where a subsequent inspection takes place of the content of this container. Documentation is then completed. Say, for example, they find nothing, the documentation is completed, and it's sealed with police seals again, documentation with the new seal numbers, also added then to the shipping manifest, and then it goes away. In the case of the illicit side and the criminal element within the law enforcement environment, they would remove, at the bond yard, they would remove by ripping off this drug consignment, they would remove it, and they would seal it again to say, but we found nothing. And they then would distribute it to the drug syndicates for further distribution.